Welcome, everyone, to Truth and Freedom Podcast, where awakening begins with asking the question most people are afraid to ask. I'm your host, Dr. Dan Amzallag, and this is not just another podcast. This is a journey into awareness, courage, and truth. Now, every of our episode, we peel back the layers of the illusion shaping our world, the story we're told, the distraction designed to keep us comfortable, and the subtle forces steering our everyday decisions. Now, the greatest battle we'll ever face isn't external, it's the one inside of us. This is where we cut through the noise, question the narrative, and reclaim ownership of our own truth. This isn't about chasing conspiracy. It's about awakening to awareness. It's about learning to see past the headlines and into the deeper patterns of control, influence, and human nature. So pause, breathe, open your mind. Together, we'll step through the fog, because only when we choose to see the truth can we truly live free. But true freedom demands that we confront the lies we're fed, lies that conditions us to believe those in power always have our best interests at heart, that our rights and freedoms are fully protected. Now, it's crucial to talk openly about the illusion we live under, not just the one imposed on us, but the ones we choose to accept for the sake of comfort. Now, every day we wake up inside a carefully crafted matrix, not a literal machine, but a mental and social construct built on convenience, comfort, and control. And whether we want to admit it or not, many of us have learned to play our parts in it. It starts small. We look the other way when we sense something isn't right. We accept explanations that don't fully add up, because digging deeper might make us uncomfortable. Now, we convince ourselves that someone else will deal with the hard truth. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, we learn in silence our own doubts until they stop knocking at the door altogether. And why is all that? Because truth is heavy. Truth shakes foundation. And truth, in many cases, comes with consequences. Now, to question the system, whether political, economic, cultural, or technological, often means risking reputation, comfort, or even safety. And so, many of us choose the illusion over the discomfort. We choose the soft glow over the matrix, over the harsh light of reality. Now, in this matrix we all live in, we're taught that to think is normal. We're told what to fear, what to value, what success should look like, and what voices deserve to be heard. It's a system where the puppet master, the forces shaping narratives, policies, and perception, don't need to shout. They only need to make sure the music keeps playing so no one asks who's holding the strings. And we, as citizens of the United States, we dance along because it feels safer to keep dancing than to step off the floor. Now, here's the hard part to face. The matrix doesn't fully control us. We help maintain it. Every time we stay silent when we know something's wrong, every time we accept a half-truth because full truth is too painful, and every time we trade our critical thinking for the comfort of being told what to believe, we feed the machine. Now, but here's the deeper truth. The matrix only has power as long as we agree to live inside it. It thrives on fear, fear of retaliation, fear of isolation, fear of standing out. And because we crave protection, we tell ourselves that it's better to be safely trapped than dangerously free. But what if we stop feeding it? What if we allowed ourselves to look at the cracks instead of covering them with pretty wallpaper? What if we dare to speak truth that makes others uncomfortable, and ourselves even more so? Now, freedom doesn't arrive as a gift. It arrives through discomfort. It arrives when people choose to face what's real, not what's convenient. Now, it arrives when we stop fearing the puppet master and start recognizing that their power only exists if we keep playing along. Now, the world may not change overnight. The strings may not all be cut at once, but awareness is a spark, and sparks, when shared, have a way of burning through even the thickest illusions. So the question isn't whether the matrix is real. The question is, how long will we keep pretending it's our shelter then? In truth, it is our cage. Truth and Freedom Podcast isn't here to hand your answers. It's here to challenge you to ask better questions. Because when enough of us do, the illusion starts to tremble. And that's when real change begins. Now listen to us as more episodes are published weekly. Talk to you on our next recording.